My name is Kenan Iyer. I'm a program manager with the Active Directory Group in Windows Division. On behalf of Microsoft, I wish to extend a warm welcome to Paramahamsa Nithyananda Swami from India, whom we affectionately refer to as Swami. Today, I also have the honor of introducing Swami to you. He has mastered the techniques to control the mind, to manage the mind, the techniques that help unleash the potential of the mind. What I mean by that is intuition, creative visualization, and various other things he will be explaining to you shortly. The techniques that can be put to use in a corporate environment like ours. The techniques that lie latent in every person. He is sharing it with the whole world. We have 400 centers in 20 different countries all over the world that teach and practice these techniques in everyday life. Today, he is here to show you how they can apply to the problems that we face in this corporate setup, that we have day-to-day problems. We often face many complex problems being in the field that we are in many never-seen-before situations that do not have any precedents. If you have a precedent, we know how to react. If you don't have a precedent, what do you rely on? A gut feel, an intuition, that's what we call a gut feel that has no proof that it will work, no conclusive evidence it will work, but you think it will work. But there are various kinds of gut feels. There are some that pretty much ends up being reckless. There are some, if used properly, ends up being the best thing to do. Like Bill Gates did. He never had a clue whether spending $50,000 upfront to get software from a company and licensing it for $1 a piece to IBM would work. He had a gut feel it would. It would have been reckless if it did not work, right? Exactly that. Intuition, how do you capitalize on it? Swami's theory is that we all had it when we were children. We just lost it halfway through. When did we lose it? How do we get it back? That's what he's going to be talking about today. He's going to talk about the theory and science behind the intuition. Then he'll have an open discussion with you. You, the audience, can vet out the concepts directly with him and hear directly from him how you could make it better. And of course, optionally, you could also practice the mind control techniques that he's going to be explaining today. He will take with you an understanding as to how to rely on intuition, not just on instinct, how to tap your intuition into furthering your intelligence and executing on it. Intuition leads to innovation, innovation to results. After all, that's what we are here for. I don't want to take any much more time. I now hand over to Swami, who will take it further from here. Thank you.
It's nice to be with you all. Intuition. Wonderful subject. In the modern day, again and again, when you ask the successful CEOs how they took the major decisions, or the decisions which turned their life, which is the main reason for their success, again and again, their answers surprises us. Again and again they say something beyond intellect happened in them that gave them the energy or the gut, you can say the guts, to take this decision. Not only with successful CEOs, even with scientists. The other day I had the chance to have a lunch with Dr. Charles Towns, who's a Nobel Prize winner. He did a big research and give a breakthrough in the field of laser and measure. I asked him, sir, how could you do this? How you were able to do? How it happened to you? He said, beautiful way. I was just sitting in a park in Washington, D.C. Suddenly something happened, like a revelation. The conclusion was there in me. Suddenly it was revealed to me. I bent down what I experienced. Now I had a big difficulty. I know the conclusion, but I don't know the steps. I was not able to present this to anybody else because I know only the conclusion. I don't know the steps. He says something like revelation happened to me. And not only with Dr. Charles Towns, again with Einstein. Einstein says, whatever new thing has happened through me is just based on intuition, not based on intellect. And he says a beautiful saying. I brought that saying for you. One of his quotation. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Whether we believe it or not, accept it or not, there is something called intuition. Of course, even Einstein says this is a gift because he doesn't know. We are not sure when it will come, whether it will come or not. But yogis, the mystics, again and again say, you can have intuition as a salary, means you can work for it. And you can be sure about it. You don't have to think intuition is a gift. You can work for it. It can become part of your life. Whatever new thing has happened, it has happened only through intuition. It has happened only when something happens beyond your intellect. Means your whole being is integrated. You are at your peak. When you are at your peak, something opens. You may call it as revelation or intuition, which happens beyond intellect. Yogis have again and again said it is a science. If you can tune yourself to this intuition or to this energy which is continuously available in your being, you can use this in your regular life. In the West, intuition is always an accident. Once in a while, it happens. With yogis, again and again they say it is an incident. You can make it happen. They know how to make this happen. Today we will see what is intuition, how the mind works, and how we can awaken that power inside our being. The small diagram I'll try to present how usually
तांडव शैलगिरिशा नित्यपुरी नित्या नटन शंकर ज्योति विश्वा नित्यपुरी नित्या दामोदर प्रभु नित्यपुरिशा ओंकार प्रभुवे दामोदर प्रभु नित्यपुरिशा ओंकार प्रभुवे शिव शंकर गंगाधर नित्या